make money, make muscles, learn game. If you're listening to me, you're a hot dude. The hot dude life is not about your physical appearance. The hot dude life is a mentality. The Hot Dude Army is a global network, and the Hot Dude Army is everywhere. Decrease your judgment of others and increase the judgment of yourself. You belong to the streets, huh?
100%.
It starts with learning dating, and then you move on to something to push humanity forward. That is the philosophy of modern life dating.
This is a textbook example of really good game.
Hi, I'm Jonathan from the Masculine Empowerment Network, and I'm here to talk to you about something that is near and dear to my heart that I believe we really need to start off the year 2022 with. Over the last 2 years, I have helped more than 5,000 men in my direct coaching services, amassing $1 million business that has been nothing but tremendously successful. And these coaching products and services that I've produced actually focus on what I like to call the core four, which is make money, make muscles, learn game, hold frame. I believe that if every man focuses on these four principles, he will have an above average successful life. Now, what I've noticed though is that there is a certain subset of men that actually have trouble getting the success with my products and principles. And the common denominator I have noticed with these men is a bad psychological dialogue they have with themselves. And this is something I coined as inner game. They have bad inner game, okay? When you have bad inner game, when you have a bad psychological dialogue with yourself, this is detrimental to all areas in your life. Your personal relationships will suffer. Your family relationships will suffer. Your finances, your fitness, your mental health, you name it, it will be 1,000% affected. And I've noticed that the guys that had these bad inner game problems responded well to a certain set of skills that I have within my community. And this was a small part of the community, but it's actually becoming very, very, very important. We've seen guys turn their complete lives around, going from literally almost no money to millionaire status in 2 years. We've seen guys lose tons and tons of pounds of fat off their body. We've seen guys go from completely dateless to having multiple dates, very successful with either getting a girlfriend, multiple girlfriends, wife, whatever the lifestyle choice they choose to participate in. This is all related to inner game. And I believe that it is the most sincere thing to start off 2022 by providing you guys with the most beneficial thing, I think, to start the year off right. Because no matter the coaching products or courses that I put out, if you have bad inner game, it's not going to work. You are not going to get the results that you want. You will self-sabotage, you will commit very self-defeating acts, and overall it's going to be a very, very bad outcome for you. That's why I've decided to launch the Inner Game Healing Summit. On February 24th, enrollment will be for 5 days. And during this Inner Game Healing Summit, you will get 3 parts to what I believe is going to help purify your mind, maximize your inner game, and give you the best strategies to tackle 2022 and really maximize your potential for success. The first part is a 5-day Zoom interactive coaching webinar where we will be bringing in psychological experts to help you pinpoint bad psychological patterns that may be repeating in your head, bad inner game patterns, and bad lifestyle patterns, including toxic environment and toxic people, that will just be devastating to your overall success in life and your mental health, right? The second part is a video course that is just going to help you maintain a healthy lifestyle mentally, as well as show you some core principles that are needed in order to maximize the probability of you having a good inner game, as well as some exercises within there that you can facilitate to really help you cultivate the life that you want, starting with your mind. Finally, you'll be getting access to a Telegram chat that will be available all of 2022, where we will be exclusively talking about inner game, healthy psychological practices, monitoring the healing that's going to be going on, and we're going to be having flash webinars throughout the year as well, which will be indicated in the Telegram chat. Now, in order to be part of this, you'll need to go to innergamehealing.com and get on the waiting list, because February 24th, we're enrolling for 5 days. After that enrollment period is over, you cannot get in, and this course will be closed for the rest of the year. I'm just doing this one time. So, thank you for listening to me today. Go to innergamehealing.com, get on the waiting list, and I'll see you on the other side.
Boom, baby, we are live. Welcome to Free Consultation Friday. It's been a while, man. It has been a while. Let's go to the share page. Check it out, what we got here. Guys, we have been having a little bit of trouble with the website. I don't know exactly what's going on. But all you need to do is go to innergamehealing.com and you will be able to get in. There I am. You'll be able to get in on the waiting list. We have like 80-something plus people on the waiting list already. And this is day 3 of the promotion. Like I said, this is relatively rushed, but at the same time, that's why it's priced so low. And everything is so easily put together for you guys to get in quickly. So we can sort your stuff out. Go to innergamehealing.com. Put your email address in right here. Click get on the waiting list. It's completely free. That's how you can get the alerts. As of this last night, we have the schedule. I don't have it on a pretty piece of promotion material yet, but I will tell you right now. Okay, so day 1 of starting on March 1st. Okay, day 1 is me, MLD, and Inner Masculine. Okay, Ryan Fowler from innermasculine.com. We're gonna be talking about how to identify your subconscious trauma. We're gonna pinpoint what's wrong with you. Everybody that joins in the session, we're gonna figure out exactly what's wrong with you. Whether it's you got bullied when you're little, mom didn't approve of you, auntie, grandpa, whatever, right? We're gonna help everybody in that webinar identify what's going on with them. Okay. Day 2, Ryan Christensen from hypnosisformen.com. We're gonna be talking about the excuse me. The subconscious mind and belief systems, okay? Your belief systems determine your actions. And if you have broken belief systems, you have broken actions, which is going to lead to a broken life, okay? Day 3, Paul from Apex Mindset is going to be talking about creating your new healthy identity. We're going to talk about how to restructure and reframe the way you think about yourself so you can get what you want in life, right? Whether it be success, money, muscles, game, frame, you name it, we got it, okay? On day 4, Wraith will be from the Masculine Journey. Day 4 is going to be talking about enhancing your mental state of mind and changing your self-talk. How you have a conversation with yourself, like I talked about in the previous piece of video we just played there. Your dialogue with yourself is so important. And then day 5, Red Pill 4, is going to be talking about building emotional durability as a man, okay? Because, you know, you can't just, like, think you're just going to go through life and, you know, just not feel emotions and everything's going to be fine and dandy and yada, 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 right? You are going to feel emotions as a man. No, that doesn't mean you're weak or you're a pussy or anything along those lines, okay? So we're going to teach you how to take the emotions, because the health thing you're supposed to do is, like, taking the emotions, process them, and let them out. But a lot of people take them in, they stuff them down, they put a lid on it, all kinds of unhealthy things that lead to you getting screwed up later in life, okay? So, like I said, this webpage is really important. Like, this is literally 2 years worth of data on this short page here, okay? Literally 2 years worth of data. So I implore you to please read it from top to bottom. Really, really, really get in there and dig in and make this happen, okay? Get on the waiting list. I know this is going to be massively successful. I will not be streaming tomorrow. I have to go to Nagoya for a business trip. May pop in on Rule Zero. We'll see how that happens. But then Sunday, we'll be back here. Probably going to continue the Red Pill Sunday Sermons series with Proverbs. And then the guests I'm having this month, okay? So the guests I have for this month, on Monday, Ryan Christensen will be coming here, hypnosisformen.com. We'll be talking about limiting beliefs and belief systems and everything's going to be helping out in the course. Tuesday, Troy Francis is going to come on. We're going to talk about inner game with him because Troy used to struggle with addiction. Broken self-esteem, broken self-belief systems, and addiction are tied hand in hand, whether it be sex addiction, drug addiction, alcohol, gambling, pornography, video games, prostitution, whatever the case may be. Then Thursday, Paul from Apex Mindset will be coming on. The following Monday, the 21st, Ryan Fowler from Inner Masculine will be coming on. We're going to be talking about deep stuff there on the regarding the subconscious mind. And then on the 22nd of February, we're bringing in a new guy. He's already been helping me behind the scenes with the Masculine Empowerment Network. He's a 61-year-old man. He's super wise. He's a badass. He's in great shape. He's a fighter. He's a self-owned businessman. He's like the old school alpha male that is like dying out. And we've gotten, he's part of the Masculine Empowerment Network. His name is Mark from Mark's Inspiration. You're going to want to come and listen to some wisdom with him on the 22nd. Wraith may be able to join us as well, and potentially Thor. We're going to have like the 3 wise men broadcast. And those guys are fantastic, you know, just fountains of wisdom. So that's all going to be happening here on this channel. I'll be live streaming every single day from Sunday on this channel. Dude Party will be back, like the whole 9 yards. We're going to be breaking off all of the rust on this train, and we're going to be chewing straight ahead. So come on down and get the goodness coming for you. That being said, let's get going with today's show, shall we? All right. Let's see. Yeah, LVs is in the chat. He's running his mouth. LVs, be sure to call in since you're such a tough guy, right? The phone number's right there. Hot Dude Hotline's open, 657-383-1318. But like all cowards, I expect you to pretend to be an internet tough guy in the chat and not call in because you're a coward. But if you have questions, all right, regarding to money, muscles, game, frame, crypto, starting a business, entrepreneurship, online marketing, fitness, weight loss, looks maxing, geomaxing, you name it, I got it. I'm the best ever, baby. Come on down. The phone number is right there on the screen. And let's set up the call now. All right. Patreon this Sunday will be canceled, by the way, because I forgot that it's Super Bowl. Everybody's going to be watching the Super Bowl, but the next 2 Sundays, you're going to be fine. So we'll have 3 instead of 2 this month, as well as March, we'll also be doing 3. So get on the Patreon. Let's set up the call right now. Here we go. Shoto mate kudasai masen ka. Here we go. I'm so rusty. What is his number? Oh, here we go.
Welcome to Blog Talk Radio.
It is.
Please enter your host PIN. When finished, press the pound key.
Oh, where is that? There we go.
To start your show now, press 1. To hear important instructions, press 2.
1.
Since it appears you're calling back into a live show, we are reconnecting you now.
There we go.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
There we go.
Blog Talk Radio.
All right, I got the first caller on the line. Let's bring him on. Hello, caller. You're on the air. Hello.
Hey, it's Tallulah.
Hey, how are you, sweetheart?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm a little rusty, getting back in the swing of things. Thanks for calling me today. How you feeling? Having a good day?
Yeah, really good, thank you. Here in the UK, it's a bit cold, but yeah, having a good day. I'm super nervous calling into like a talk show, so I've had to like turn the YouTube away from me because it's like I just don't want to know that everyone's listening to me.
You're cool.
But yeah, I just wanted to call in, John, and just say, you know, a massive, massive thank you for how much you have helped me with the startup of the Feminine Truth channel. And yeah, so obviously, you know, like the story that we spoke about I was really on the fence about starting up. I spoke to someone else in the space who kind of gave me that push, like, you've got to get this message out to women. And I then thought, like, who is best to go to about, you know, the marketing of this and actually, you know, really kind of pushing forward. And I remember you telling me that I wasn't special. I wasn't special and different, and that actually I needed to because I was so like concerned with my channel about, oh, you know, what am I going to look like, and I'm concerned about my looks being a woman and everything like that. But you kind of said, look, you want to get this message out to people, you want to help other women out there, you've just got to like crack on and do this. And then you mentioned about thumbnails, and you said, look, these are really, really important to like building the business up. And I had someone make the change to those thumbnails. It didn't take too long, actually. It took, you know, a few goes round of just different examples I was sent, and I was really, really happy with what there was, what there is now. It might change again, and I might think, oh, I didn't like that one, but for now, it's good. And yeah, just such a big, big thank you for, like, you've been really supportive through the whole thing. As you know, I'm still really new. I've only been doing this a few months, but I'm on Donovan's show twice a week now, which is great. I've been invited to go to Miami to the CME. I don't know if I'll be dropping in on Myron's show as well. And yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, and just wanted to ring and say thank you from the UK, because everything is going really, really well. And yeah, that's it.
Well, that's great. I really appreciate you calling in. You are a sweetheart. And I like the two things I like about you. Obviously, number one, you're very feminine. So that's just my cup of tea. Really can't deal with non-feminine women in my life. So you made it a lot easier. And then two, you were just very, and I think this ties into your feminine nature, but you were just very receptive of everything I said. You weren't pushing back. You weren't arguing with me. And I think that the results already speak for itself. I mean, I don't have to say anything. You see what's happening with your channel, so I don't really have to say much. But thank you for calling in, and really appreciate that. And keep on doing the good work. I think I think you're gonna do great. Just keep on, doing the stay sober as you get bigger. Like sober in the sense like don't get drunk off of digital fame, and then you'll be all right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's another thing that, I think it's really important what you're promoting on your channel is kind of all these things of, people fixing on things. And, we had this discussion about my background of, I don't work as a therapist at the moment, but obviously I've got that background in around trauma, about people fixing on things. And for me, it's exhausting. YouTube is exhausting. It's not, I don't want any kind of like fame from it. Obviously, I want to build the business up, but this really is at the moment kind of a part-time thing for me. But I'd love to hear more on your shows about, trauma and things like that, and eventually, obviously, get you onto the channel to speak more about that on the feminine truth.
Definitely, I will be, and keep watching this this month here, because that's all we're going to be talking about in February. I had a consult with a lovely, beautiful girl the other day from Canada who she just she truly believes she's unattractive, and she's dealing with some kind of like mental hang up. And we were doing the Skype video call, and I was like, sweetheart, you are a very pretty girl. Like you are not like not even one iota of ugly, but she's dealing with stuff from her past. And so, when you have those hang-ups, it's unfortunate. And it was a mental block for her, but she's actually scheduled in to go talk to Ryan Fowler. We're working on some big things behind the scenes, me and Ryan. And we've been cooking up this thing for about 2 years now. We're finally getting to the points where we can actually be able to deploy it. The Inner Game Healing Summit here is a big beta test for his stuff. Like, we already have everything for Inner Game Healing Summit ironed out. We know it's going to work. But his stuff, if we can deploy this stuff at a massive rate, man, we're going to literally change the world. And we're really we're at the very, very beginning, because I mean, you're a lady, right? I mean, how many guys approach you, and like, you as a woman, you could just feel their insecurities? Like, how often have you encountered a very insecure guy versus a very confident, secure guy?
Yeah, I mean, my partner at the moment, obviously, but my partner's here in the UK with me, and I didn't feel he had any of that insecurity. That's what really attracted me to him, is he really knew himself. And more than anything, John, he had a boundary without even needing to communicate it. The boundaries were there. And if I was, to try and tread all over that, my stuff would be out on the street.
Right. Like,
there's no questions asked with that. But with your question with, how many guys have approached with insecurity, yes, it has happened. And you can, as a female, sense it from a mile off. But going back slightly to your female client that you've had this week and everything she's brought, perhaps at some point it could be good to speak more about her background and what's actually happened in her childhood to make her feel that way. But also, you regularly talk about guys that have trauma, and that, this girl doesn't feel she's unattractive. I'm wondering if there's a guy in her life she's tried to give a lot to. And often these guys, like, I've had girls say to me, like, I've done this and that, and, we were together and it was great. And then he just said he didn't want me anymore. And a lot of these guys, unless that woman has tread over a boundary with them, it's often that the guy just cannot accept that woman's love. They are so broken that they literally go for women that treat them terribly. Like, it's awful. So it's like this awful feedback loop that happens on both the female side and the male side, like women that are struggling with stuff from their past, men that are struggling with stuff from their past, that they can get into these, it's the familiar, right? It's the familiar relationship they usually have with a parent, unless they go away and get therapy or some mentorship or help with that it will come into their later life.
Yeah, absolutely. And I talk about that. I talked about that on a show earlier it was this year or maybe in December, but like, I've fallen victim into that. They're like, you're chasing the girl that doesn't really, cause she's broken too, cause she's not really receptive to your love. So you're like chasing after this chick. She's not receptive to your love. And then it's just recreating a broken childhood where you're like, mommy, please love me. You're just doing that with this girl. Like, everybody, all the guys in this corner like to make fun of girls with daddy issues, but mommy issues are abundant as well over here.
And I think that women can really sense that. I know that men probably can with women as well, but women can really, really sense that coming off a guy.
Right.
And if I'm honest, and this is coming from my therapist side, right, is that actually a lot of the time men, I feel, benefit. Yes, they benefit from therapy to a certain amount, but realistically, they need male mentorship.
Yeah.
It's slightly different for men than it is for women. Women, we can talk about our feelings all day with friends, with therapists, whatever, and we get somewhere. But guys, literally, you guys always say, you need to do the work. You need to find someone that you want what they have. And I honestly think that people like yourself, the other guys in this space, which are offering stuff to men, is the way to go forward for healing that trauma.
Yeah.
For being able to, think more of themselves and work on that every single day.
I mean, I think the backbone of everything really in the Western world, we have, it all goes down to feminism, right? And feminism is not about equal rights. It's about financially fleecing women. And they have accomplished it because women right now are just a complete mess.
So, you have accepted the truth.
On the surface level, they pretend like they have their shit together, but these girls are full of drugs. They're full of prescription drugs. They're broken. They're depressed. They're going nowhere fast, and all they're being told to do is, oh, go be a career girl, go be a career girl. But really, they're just becoming slaves to consumerism, right? So you're having this.
Yeah, I mean,
hold on. I want to draw the whole picture for you. So you have that, right? And then you have these women attempting to make families, but then also falling into the mainstream notion of like, yeah, you can be like a boss babe mom, and if this relationship doesn't work for you perfectly 24/7, 365, get rid of that guy, go find another guy, and then these women are selfishly divorcing the husband, fucking up the man's life, fucking up the children's life, and the children are mirroring this, and then the children are being raised up by fucked up people. And then they're going out, and fucked up people are getting in relationships, and it's just creating this cycle of fucked up people. And the backbone of all is we're neglecting families. So what's happening right now is in the West, it's really, the more we neglect families and healthy families, the more the population and civilization is going to suffer. This is why Asia is thriving, because families are still big and popular over here. So that's what's happening right now. That being said, I think that the only way moving forward is like men and women need to heal, and they need to like abandon these like toxic fucking, like everybody thinks like, hold on, I'm smelling something burning. I hope it's not my computer. But yeah, people think like, this like Me Too and Black Lives Matter and feminism and all that stuff. They think these are like moral movements, but these are just corporate movements, either to get political power or financial power. Like these people think like, oh, the gender gap and whatever fucking hashtag, like psyop engineered shit is out there. They think it's like it started for like good causes. No, it's always started for money or power. And I think people are slowly starting to wake up. I think the Corona thing really woke up a lot of people who are not going back to sleep. So I'm optimistic, but in the meantime, our work is cut out for us here, because I think on my corner of the internet, right, I'm doing the hardest thing. I'm taking guys that are like literally zeros or close to zeros and making them above average men. And it's hard work, but at the same time, it's what's needed for guys who want to fucking actually live an above average life. And the thing is, once you actually make the commitment to do that, you virtually have no competition, because majority of dudes are okay with being losers. Same thing with chicks. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. No, it's really interesting what you just said. I mean, you pretty much summed up exactly what it's like here in the UK as well. This constant messaging that people are just, they almost engage with this crazy messaging as a form of avoidance of other things, of a form of avoiding what they need to look at. And yeah, I mean, women here are told that they can literally, have it all and it's all fine. And for example, what my channel is about is, it is mainly speaking to women that are with high value men. And so that they, understand actually, yes, I may come across quite harsh with it. This is the harsh reality. This is how it is. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with understanding how the dynamic of the male and female relationship should work for both people's happiness. Like sometimes that a woman and it's probably going to get me a lot of like pushback, but actually sometimes like, you know, almost obeying or being under that man's authority in a healthy way is a really, really nice place for a woman to be. We have more attraction to that male. We look up to him more. There's more leadership for us. But here, like in the UK, a lot of women are told, well, you know, you are the better one. You can do better. Look at you. You're like you could just go and get someone that would treat you better. Well, okay, that's fine. You can go and find someone else, but he's going to probably be some guy that you're going to lose all attraction for and not have any interest in the long term. Yeah. Long term, it works out better when women are actually, you know, there is, when people say everything should be completely equal in a relationship, yes, to an extent. But if you go back to, you know, the 50s, the 40s, even the 18th century, that isn't how it was, and it worked better than today. Yeah. Today, it's just crazy, and all these things like I can't think of the word, but all the restrictions and the movements and the dietary things, and I could go on forever with all these different quote unquote movements. Yeah. They are all started by, yes, corporate companies, but they are all brought by women. They are the first people to buy it, and then the men buy into it because they feel that that's the way that they're going to get women, whether they're aware of that consciously or not.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the whole body positivity movement, right? You know, like right now, do you know in America, like more than 70% of all people are obese or overweight? 70%.
Really? I mean, here in the UK, it's slightly more promoted, I mean, to be slimmer and fitness and everything, slightly, maybe not as much as like where you are, John, because you're in a beautiful part of the world.
Yeah, lowest obesity rate in the world.
Very much.
In Japan is the lowest obesity rate in the world.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, yeah, I mean, you can see that, right, a mile off. But yeah, here in the UK, it's, you know, it's gyms are everywhere, looking slim is everywhere. You know, all of this, it's great, and that's fine. That's fine. But going back to what we were talking about with all these stupid movements and everything like that, you've got all these people trying to get healthy, but they're just getting more and more sick in the mind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's just,
you know, physically they're getting healthy, but yeah.
It just cracks me up how common sense it is. Like when I look in the mirror and I'm a little fat, like my body's like, that's not okay. Like you got to fix that, you know, but people are just, I don't know, man. We're going to see. We're going to see indeed. I think this pandemic really woke up a lot of people to the importance of health. But you know, we're going to see what happens. I've got other callers. I truly thank you so much for calling me in today. You are a sweetheart, and keep growing your channel. I have popped in. I've looked at it a couple times. You're doing a great job. I like the Instagram too. Keep it up, and yeah, we'll chat soon, okay?
Thanks, John. Take care. Have a good one.
Bye. Yo. Mateo is in the house. What's up, my man? Sorry, one of these. Mateo from Attraction Japan is in the house. His dope glasses, bro. Thank you. These are not even about being styling. These are blue blockers, so I can go to bed after this because we're over here burning the midnight oil in Tokyo. Let's see. Getting back in the swing of things, boys. Can you rate me on a scale of 1 to 10? How is my live streaming abilities? I'm getting back into it. This is what is this? This is day 5? Day 5 live stream. Did I live stream on Monday? Yeah, I did live stream on Monday. We're day 5. Day 5 back in the saddle. Trying to make it all the way till May. Being on the air at least 5 days a week. My work ethic is unmatched. So for you guys, to the loser hater in the chat, call me because you are acting like a tough guy. 657-383-1318. I love to watch you guys act like a tough guy in the chat and then cower away when I challenge you to call me and debate me like a man. But you're not, so that's okay. 657-383-1318. No call is too small. And the only stupid question you have is the one you do not ask. Call in. Ask the questions. I'm here for you. 682, you're on the air. What's up?
Good morning, John.
Raymond, how are you?
I'm doing really well. How about yourself?
I am feeling chipper. I had a lot of food today, a lot of protein, and I had a solid nap. Life is good.
Hey, that's all you can really ask for.
Yes, sir.
Well, today I just had a question about sort of how you schedule your to-do list. Do you have like a physical thing you write out? Do you just kind of know what you have to do? Or do you have like a digital list? Because I find stuff just getting away from me when I intend to do it. One of the things I'm working on currently.
I will show you. So what I do as soon as I wake up and I have stuff that's important, I grab my iPhone. I'm trying to find my notes right now. So I have like here, for example, I have like my quick little list of goals right there on my screen. And I just have these written down. These are my 2022 goals. I also have like a daily list on my whiteboard in my house. I basically, if you ever come to my house, you'll see like the only thing you see in my house is like stuff that is like subconsciously brainwashing me to achieve success at all times. And my goals are written on the wall. Literally, I have my goals for the Inner Game Healing Summit written on my refrigerator, like on the front. Before it was like, Inner Game Healing stuff. All the inner game stuff that I did on myself in November, I've now quantified it into the course form. And now I've switched the affirmations on my refrigerator to exactly what I want to knock out. Mateo's been to my house. He's Attraction Japan in the chat. He can tell you exactly how my house is set up. And that being said, yeah, that's really what I do is I am just totally trying to throw my goals in my face at all times because, we're constantly being like pulled away. Everything's pulling for our attention. Our iPhones, social media, people, emails, dopamine, And so,
yeah,
that's what I do.
To be addicting.
Yeah, that's exactly what I do.
All right. And the other question, I started going through the book list you pinned in the men chat. I started listening to Compound Effect today. Who wrote Winning? Because there's a couple of books with similar titles, and I want to be sure to get the right one.
I believe his name is Tim S. Grover or Tim Grover.
Okay.
Let me pull it up.
Tim Grover. All right.
Yeah, he talks about, if you really want to see how I am, when I'm like really, really, really dialed in, okay? In that book, Tim Grover, Winning, when he describes Kobe Bryant and how Kobe Bryant is just so obsessed when he's like dialed in, obsessed of something. Yeah, here's the book. Take a look at the screen. Right there, Winning, Tim S. Grover.
I will on the replay.
And it's available on Audible. I knocked this book out in about 4 hours on 1.75 speed. He was actually Michael Jordan's. Here he is training Michael Jordan in the 80s, early 90s. He was training Michael Jordan to come back and win his 3 championships after he had stepped away from the game. Fantastic book. Absolutely fantastic book. He also helped out with, like I said, Kobe Bryant. Really great book. Really just shows you, like, if you ever wonder, like, how I get so dialed in to get things done and knock things out, that book right there is a fucking testament to what it actually takes to get what you want out of life.
All right. That will be probably the third book I listen to on Audible. I've got a lot of time. I'm going to slowly replace listening to the Red Pill podcast that I've listened to because I seem to have squeezed most of the information out of that. I want to switch over to audiobooks like this while I'm working.
Yeah. Good. I think it's great.
Well, thanks. See you not next Sunday, probably next Friday then because of the call-in show if you do it again.
Definitely will.
Sweet.
All right, buddy. Have a great day. Peace. That's old faithful Raymond, just steady Eddie. All right. Hello, caller. You're on the air. What's up? Hello.
Yo.
Hey, Mateo.
Yo, is this me? Yeah, what up, man? Yo, what up, man?
Hey, you're live on the air. What's up, big guy?
I wasn't sure if it was me. I don't know. What's up, man? Yo, first of all, thank you for everything you do, man. You are a beast with the effort and the dedication to this craft. Man, that's incredible. Like, you're doing incredible service for your audience.
Thank you. Thank you so much. What are you up to tonight?
Yeah, I'm I'm about to meet some humans for to check out some events. But I just had a very simple message, which is that in these times there's like a lot of fear and anxiety that the powers, the media, they want you to believe this. They want you to divide. They want people to be divided so that they're easy to conquer. And just even happens with women. There's a lot of bullshit that women will give you, right? You think they're like monkey branching, or they're like, giving you bullshit for whatever reason. It's always good to just like take a step back and just be like, yo, look, like we're all people here, and the energy demons feed on fear. So don't give into that. And even if people bring bullshit to you, including girls or whatever it is, the media is big influence. Just try to not lash back out with your own reaction to it. And this is not directed at anybody, but just like I see a lot of this online, on Facebook comments, on social media. People are so caught up in fear and bullshit, and it's just like it's not the right way to deal with things, right? Even if like, and I've had this experience before with girls where they'll do some shit that's extremely fucked up, right? And I want to cuss them out. I want to be like, you're a fucking bitch or something, right? But it's never really. First of all, you're never really going to teach her a lesson, even if you cuss her out or like something like that. You're never going to teach her a lesson. And on top of that, you're just feeding into this negative energy that's never actually going to help you develop. So I just wanted to quick message of positivity for everybody. And the war of the sexes, or the battle between the sexes, it's not meant to be a battle, right? It's meant to be like both sides are actually trying to find the same thing. So, and the same thing I think in politics. I think even though there's a lot of people on the left, a lot of people on the right, and then a lot of people try to use certain issues to divide people, ultimately at the end, everybody wants to be free. Everybody wants to be able to live their life in the way that they want to live. So that's it. That's all I got to say. Thank you, MLB. Thank you, man, for everything you do.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you calling in. I'll holler at you later. Peace. That's buddy Mateo, my business partner. We did the Dark Pass. Everybody who was in part of the Dark Pass, you know how good that was. Phone lines are open, guys. Call in 657-383-1318. It's good to be back in the saddle, guys. I got to say, I am traveled out. James Tusk is like harassing me to go to Brazil. And I'm just like, no, I am not traveling. Okay. James is in Colombia. So Colombia to Brazil, I don't know, what's that flight? 3 hours, right? Tokyo to Brazil, I feel like I have to fly to like Dallas and then I have to fly to fucking there. And I'm not like James. I don't fly economy, so it costs a lot of money to go from Tokyo to fucking Brazil. But I'm just tired. I'm traveled out. And guys, I gotta say, like, maybe I'm a pretentious prick. It's possible. But I just don't like going to third world countries. I do not like doing it. I am third world countryed out, man. Like, good Lord. I don't know. I just no quiero. I don't want it. 657-383-1318. My Stream Deck just has stopped working. You know, El Gato, I just like to take a moment to say fuck you for all your shitty products that start working at the beginning, but then they fucking suck dick eventually. Let's see. Where is the little wiener? Where is the little tough guy? See, they all come in the chat. They talk the big fucking talk, and nothing happens. It's just like when I go on tour, and everybody's like, I'm going to find you in real life, man. I'm going to fucking take you out. And I'm like, where are you at? Where are you at, George? Where are you at? Where are you at, George? LVs is still worming away in the chat. LVs, you fucking gigantic vagina. Call me. Let's talk. I will, look, this is the typical what happens. First, people watch me. They're like, oh my God, this guy's a douchebag, but he makes some good points. Oh, wait, he's actually making a lot of sense. Oh, okay, I'm going to subscribe. Wait, what time is your show? 9 a.m. Oh, wait, there's a program coming out? I'm going to get on the waiting list. Oh, okay, I'm going to give him my money. Oh, wait, he's changed my life. Okay, now I'm a huge fan. Thank you, MLD. You saved my life. I hated you at first. Just skip the bullshit and buy my fucking course. Let me change your life, dude. Just do it, okay? 657-383-1318. No call is too small. Come on down and get your free life advice from a winner chicken dinner. I mean, come on. Why would you not? Dude, I'm a life changer. I will say, right? It's so funny that I was hanging out with somebody that I really respect this week, right? I mean, like, you know, one thing I'm doing personally for myself, because I'm on the same path as the rest of you, right? The path of self-improvement. And I really just want to like, there's no offense to any of my friends locally here in Tokyo, but I really only want to hang out with millionaires right now. Personally, that's just where I am. Okay. And I was hanging out with a friend of mine who's like a gigaballer, right? He is ballin'. Okay. Great guy. Love him. Fucking love this guy to death. And I was hanging out with him, right? And he was just saying, like, dude, he's like, and this guy is like, dude, like, he's like 8-figure club. That's what I'm going to say. Okay. Not going to go into details. But I'm hanging out with this guy, and he was just like, he was telling me, he's like, just being around you is energizing. It's motivating. It's uplifting. I get so much from hanging out with you. I'm like, me? I'm like, dude, you are giga rich, bro. You're the fucking man. And it's wild, right? My other mentor, hanging out with him, you know, literally closed a deal, 9-figure deal, killing the game. And he loves hanging out with me too. And it's just like, it's like, that's my special power that I bring to the table. Like when I hang around people get better. Even the girls that I date, right? When I fucking hang out with these chicks, right? They just start getting their shit together. And that is a testimony of a man that is a powerful leader. So you at home, if you are living a life of excellence, with me, I'm constantly chasing excellence, right? Doing my best. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I'm always giving my best effort. If that's happening to you, then that's really good for you. You should be proud of yourself. And you should be like, oh my God, wait, all my friends, like, they started lifting weights, they started like studying crypto, whatever the case may be, yada, 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 right? If that's happening to you, then you have to know that you are a powerful leader as well. And that's so important in today's day and age. We got a caller, 832. 832, you're on the air. What's up?
Oh, hey. Sorry, man. I didn't catch that. It was my area code.
You're good. What's up?
Yeah, I'm multitasking over here.
You're good.
So I kind of had I've been working on myself for the past 7-8 months, and I'm just kind of in a doldrum.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been kind of just looking for the light at the end of the tunnel. I know it's going to take a while, but I just kind of needed some kind of something to look forward to,
mm-hmm.
you know? Kind of stuck in the rage phase still a little bit. And I know I got a long way to go, so it's all my fault still, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not putting that off on anything or anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
So then I just kind of needed to figure out some kind of way to get a little extra motivation so I wasn't always down all the time.
Well, the first thing is, I would tell you, don't lean on motivation.
Right.
You know? Because motivation is not okay. What you really want to do is cultivate the discipline to get where you want. Motivation is fleeting, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I've been working on that a lot. Like, you know, I went from never working out to, you know, I've been, doing 3 runs a week minimum, except for 1 month where, you know, I got a bad case of runner's knee and I couldn't for a while because that was just, you know, aggravate that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I was actually kind of depressed when I couldn't. So I've been working on that. That's coming up. It's a slow process, but it is coming.
Nice. Tell me a little bit about yourself. How old are you?
45.
Okay. Where are you in the world?
Northeast, PA.
Okay, great. What do you do for a living?
Computer stuff.
Okay. hardware, software, cybersecurity? Give me some kind of. I'm trying to understand.
Oh no. Jack of all trades, master in none kind of thing. Sysadmin work.
Okay. And what's your name, bud?
Nate.
Nate?
Yep.
Nice. Well,
Pleasure
great.
to meet you.
Yeah, great to meet you too. My name is Jonathan. That being said, so what are your goals? What are you struggling with? I mean, 45, do you have your shit together? You kind of have your shit together? What's going on?
Yeah. I got the mortgage and the cars are paid off and all. It's just the woman problems is all. You think you do it right for so long, and then you find out the hard way that you hadn't. I was lucky I didn't get, taken to the cleaners or anything, but I still found out late in life that, I've been, everything was just wrong. You know the story on all of that.
No, well, I don't know your particular story.
No, I think.
So what do you mean you did it wrong? Just tell me.
You guys
oh, hold on, I
donate
got a donation
right
coming
now.
in right now.
You're a beta male.
Trying to get
your blue pill for life.
2 seconds.
the
2
whole,
seconds.
like I had the one woman that I thought was going to be it and all, and that didn't work out. And
yeah, go ahead. Did you hear me? I said, give me a second.
I'm sorry if you said something I missed.
Yeah,
if you said something I missed.
Give me a second. Let me read the super chat. I should be more anonymous. 17.99 Great British Pounds. Says smashed it last 2 years MLD. Thank you for the content over lockdown. Was amazing. Never stop chasing my dudes. There's always a heavier weight or a faster car or a better Rolex. Ain't that the truth? So okay, what happened? You got married. You got fleeced. What happened exactly?
Oh no! I wasn't married. I managed to dodge that bullet. I got lucky and wised up before I made that commitment. She gave me the whole, basically she cut me off because I hadn't proposed to her. And so I wised up at the last minute and told her to get her own apartment.
Wait. Let's go back. Okay. When did this happen?
Years ago, several years ago.
Okay, and this
3 or 4 years ago, I think.
3 to 4 years ago, you were involved with a woman just dating, or what's going on?
No, she had moved in. I had moved her in.
Whoa,
we had been together for a couple of years, and the idea was that we were going to get married and have a couple of kids.
Man, listen.
When she moved in,
Nate, look, we need to have a conversation, buddy. Like, if I'm talking to you, you gotta show that you have some fucking social acuity to have a conversation with me. Okay, so you were dating this girl.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you said 3 or 4 years ago. Were you 41? Were you 40 at the time?
I think we got together when I was 39ish.
39.
It's been a little while.
All right, listen, man.
Yeah,
I don't need all the fucking sauce. Just give me the meat. All right. 39. How old was she when you met her?
38. Yeah, we were like a year apart.
And then for you, right? Where did you meet her from?
Oh, we met playing World of Warcraft.
Oh, you are a fucking nerd. I like it. Is she Horde or Alliance?
Dude, Horde all the way.
You too? You Horde?
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, I will melt some face.
Oh,
Shadow face with my name.
You guys are all fucking sellouts who are Horde. Horde is so easy to play.
Oh yeah.
Okay. That being said, so you met her through the game, like voice chat and shit, or what?
Actually, what we had started doing was I didn't know she was a woman at first. We were both IT people. Yeah. And people in the guild would ask for tech tips, and we would both give advice, and then we would whisper each other and make fun of them for not following our advice because it would be a week whenever they still hadn't done what we told them, and then,
yeah.
So after a couple of months, then I heard her on voice, and I started making fun of her for not being a guy, and it went from there. It was fun.
Okay, and so how did it escalate from online game to meeting in real life and dating and all that shit?
It just kind of happened over the course of several months. I escalated it the way you would expect, and I went out there.
The way you expect? I don't know. Nate, I don't know. You gotta listen. You need to give me some details here. What did you do? I don't know what that means.
I flew out to meet her. She was in Illinois, and I was in Texas at the time.
You were in Texas at the time?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You flew out to meet her?
So I went out there to, yeah. It was a really good Thanksgiving weekend.
Did you guys have sex on the first day of meeting up?
Oh God, yeah.
Good for you. So what happened?
Her personality flipped whenever she moved in. Everything just kind of changed, and the genuine desire part, I didn't understand that at the time. That part had completely shut off, and it was like everything had kind of turned into her frame instead of mine.
Genuine desire doesn't shut off, mate. Genuine desire doesn't shut off. So I think you may have misinterpreted.
Something, I can't really describe it. It was, something changed back then, and it wasn't. She wasn't the same woman that she was whenever we weren't living together, and we were seeing each other whenever we could. Once she moved in, she was a different person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so she got what she wanted. So she got you with the old bait and switch. Why did you think it was? How long were you?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Time out. How long were you fucking this girl before you're like, yeah, let's move in? That's a great idea.
9-10 months, I think.
And as soon as she moved in, she became a cunt.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and it came and went a little bit. We had our ups and downs, and eventually she tried pulling ultimatums, and I didn't put up with it. Finally.
I see. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate to hear. So now, let's talk about you. What are your goals? What do you want? You want to fuck a bunch of girls? You looking for one girl? I feel like a little bit
I would have been.
I feel like a little bit of scarcity is involved here. I feel like a little scarcity is involved if you're like picking up chicks off of fucking World of Warcraft.
I'm sorry, you kind of broke up a little bit.
I said I think a little scarcity is involved if you're picking up chicks off of World of Warcraft when there's like literally a myriad of chicks around you right now looking for dick.
Yeah, I haven't touched that in years. Yeah, I was shortly before I even moved. I quit that, and I haven't touched it in a long time. I've just been, I was pushing 340 for a little while, and I lost about 50 pounds or so.
Now we're talking. All right.
A little less, kind of.
So how tall are you now?
Yeah, like 5'8".
And how much do you weigh?
Close to 5'9", but give or take. I'm sorry.
And what time is, at this current time, right? What is your weight? You're 5'8". How much do you weigh?
Oh, 294.
294
yesterday.
294.
Yeah.
Okay, so do we know what's going on with you?
What do you mean?
Are you aware that you're obese?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's why I've been, I've been, cutting back on my diet. I've been running. I've been there working out, 3 times a week. I've got to buy new clothes because they not only were they bad before, but now they just kind of hang off.
Yeah.
So
Well, okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about this.
I'm still going at it, and
right.
I've changed what I buy. I don't bring crap into the house anymore, stuff like that.
Okay, so let's talk about this. So getting to that unhealthy weight is a symptom of something going on wrong inside with your inner game. Are you aware of that, or are you not aware of that?
Absolutely. Yeah, okay. Absolutely.
Have you taken a look at what's going on with you mentally to kind of counteract this?
Yeah, probably not as much as I probably should, but I'm completely aware of that, and that's why, I recognize that I'm still like in a rage phase, and I try not to dwell on stuff. I try to just kind of distract myself some kind of way, work or whatever.
Right. Are you? Let's be honest. Are you like doing the typical white American idiot diet? Are you like eating Hungry Man's? Are you eating Chef Boyardee? Are you just eating a bunch of fucking poison or what?
Only half the time. Like I don't have that.
Stop
kind of stuff.
that! No, no. I'm putting down the fucking no. Nasty. No, you white people need to stop that fucking shit right now. Stop that. Nothing. Okay, listen. Your grocery list needs to be like this. If this food doesn't expire in 5 days, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it.
I do. I have been doing a lot more of that in the last, probably 2 months.
I will go to Pennsylvania, whoop your ass if I find a Hungry Man in your fucking goddamn fridge, you son of a bitch. Stop eating that poison.
If you find what?
If I find a Hungry Man or a fucking lean cuisine or whatever,
oh God, no.
Nasty poison, you white people are fucking insane, man. Stop eating that poison. God, wasting your whiteness.
The worst it gets is cans of Campbell's soup. That's the worst it gets, I swear.
That's okay. Campbell's chunky soup, it's okay. I give that the pass. But the frozen fucking nasty shit, stop it. God damn it. You know who's like that? I yell at him all the time. Charlie's like that. I've been yelling at him. Charlie grabbed a cheeseburger like a couple months ago. Charlie saw a cheeseburger wrapped in plastic at 7-Eleven. He's like, I think I'm going to eat this. I'm like, Charlie, put that down. Don't eat that fucking poison. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, Charlie, stop it. So, go eat some fucking fresh food, man.
Culinary.
Oh, my God, dude. Mate, you got to stop that. Are you on the waiting list for this thing right here, the Inner Game Healing Summit? Have you checked this out?
No. I spent all my expendable income on the crypto course.
Okay. Well, it's $597. Definitely you should consider looking at this because the weight is tied to some kind of deep psychological issue. Do you know why do you eat? Do you eat to comfort yourself or what's the deal?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I've cut a lot of it back, though. I have cut a lot of it back.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't, like I said, I had to stop buying garbage. I don't even bring it in the house anymore. The only thing I drink is, water. If I get soda, I don't get like a case of it. I'll bring a couple bottles home if I've been on the road for a bit, and I don't get soda. I get whatever zero.
Okay, good. Good.
And I have the one bad thing, the one poison I allow myself is the white monsters because I wouldn't be an internet meme without that, right?
But are they the white monsters are 0 calorie, right?
Yeah, and they don't have like coloring in them and stuff.
That's
fine. It's actually
Look,
exactly that. They have as little of everything except caffeine and whatever.
Talk to me about this, big guy. What are you eating protein wise?
Chicken, turkey.
Are these like nasty, like Tyson breaded fucking chicken nuggets? Or are you actually getting fresh chicken and cooking it?
I get fresh. Well, it's in the freezer, but I grill it or I make soup.
Okay, soup is good.
I've been trying to make chili lately. So
Chili's good. Chili's good. I made some fucking. I had some fantastic pasta sauce I made earlier this week. Eating healthy over here.
I've been making a lot of sandwiches, but I don't use bread. I use the low carb tortillas.
But what are you putting in there? You cooking the meat? You're making actually the meat itself?
No, I get sandwich meat. A bunch of meat, bunch of cheese. Well,
okay.
Not much, 2 slices of cheese. And then lettuce and pickle and a non-dairy buffalo sauce.
So listen,
I don't care what anybody says it's good.
That's fine. The process, the sandwich meat has to stop as well. That shit's poison as well.
Really?
Yeah, that's not good for you, mate. Not good for you. Do you have my course, Body Fitness Max?
Mm-mm.
It's the link's in the chat. It's free. Click on that. Download it. It has cooking lessons in there. It has basic protein lessons. Has basic health tenets that you should be following. and also has exercise guide in there. It's completely free. It's fucking amazing course, dude. Completely free. Literally shows you how to cook healthy food, the calories, the protein, everything inside of it. Like, fundamentals that you should know about health and fitness, and exactly how to exercise and lift weights. Are you lifting any weights at all?
Just myself at the moment. I haven't gotten. I've been looking for a set so I can get into that. I'm trying to pick up a set on the cheap,
Yeah. Don't worry about picking up, mate.
Listen,
Listen, dude. Look, we're gonna get pretty grim right now, real quick. Okay. You don't need to be looking for shit on the cheap. You need to be getting in shape as soon as possible, man. 45, 294, dude. You are flirting with death, and like a heart attack.
Oh yeah.
And that's just I don't want anything bad to happen to you. You know what I mean?
I appreciate it. Yeah, that's I hit that conclusion too, and that's that's why I've been working on it.
Good, man. Good. Well, look, I got another caller. It was great talking to you. Can you please download my course and watch it? Dude, it's free. It's like there's literally no fucking catch. Just click the link, put your email address in there.
I got it in another tab already.
Okay. Just check it out for me. Stop eating the deli meats. We're going to be talking about that in the inner game healing course as well. How food actually has an effect on your psychology. And yeah, we're going to be having a lot of, dude, I'm telling you, I'm revamping a lot of stuff and making a third YouTube channel. It's going to be like very pristine. Just keep watching. Call me back next Friday. I want to talk to you, okay?
All right, you got it. Talk to you then, man.
All right, buddy. Have a great day, Nate. Hope it wasn't too hard on you.
No, you're fine, man. Thanks, John.
Peace.
Take care.
All right, we got another caller on the air here. Hey, caller, you're on the air. What's up?
Hi, I'm on.
Yes.
Oh, I'm very happy to talk to you, man. I'm from Romania.
Great.
I'm 22 years old.
Yes.
In this summer, I will finish university in automation.
Great.
And I have a question about online game versus real life game.
Okay.
Like, I think I'm pretty decent on face-to-face gaming, but at this online thing, I can't get any results.
Well, it all boils down to your photos. So, can you send me what your photos look like on my Instagram right now? Send it to Hot Dude Life.
No, sorry, I don't have a lot of photos with myself.
Okay, so that's the most important thing I'll need to see. You know?
Yeah, the idea is what should I focus on right now? Because I go out gaming, approaching girls. I don't have a problem with approach anxiety. Like I do, I don't know, 10 sets a night, and I get some pretty good results. Like in comparison to all my friends, I'm the top notch in my friend group in university. And the idea is, it is better to focus on online game and let this going out phase out of my life, or should I continue? Because I think I can get a lot of results like this, and I like it doing like this. But in the same way, I don't want to miss out on any opportunities from online.
Yeah. I think,
or if I should do both.
I think at your age, right, it's important for you to definitely learn this skill set, because online dating. So look, online dating can provide you with like a shitload of dates and a fuckload of girls to have sex with. Okay, the backbone of my dating structure has always been online dating, because the number one in my life has always been like get money, self-improve, become the badass man you are, and then number two is get pussy, right? And when I'm a guy that's always on the go, like I can't remember the last time. I always have like 2 jobs my entire life. I've always just been a badass, hardcore workaholic, right? In a good way. And then with online dating, you could source girls in between shifts, on the fucking train, in the car, taking a shit, at the gym, right? You're knocking out two things at once because I'm not going to prioritize like some bitch over my fucking life being fantastic, right? I'm going to make sure my life is the shit and I'm doing as much as I can to be as awesome as I can before I fucking, like go out. I've never been a big day game guy. Like, hey, you guys want to go do day game set? Like, I don't do that shit. I got bigger priorities in my life. And one of my priorities, like I said, is just like becoming super rich, right? I'm already rich now, but I want to become like ultra rich. So I'm still working on that. Online game really is only going to become more and more and more important as you get older because technology is not going to regress. Technology is going to progress. Okay, we're going to be doing online dating in the metaverse within I bet you 2 years max. So it's important for you to master the skill of online dating. The number one thing that I noticed that most guys do bad with online dating is just they have shitty photos. That's basically it. They just have shitty photos.
Yeah, that's right. Do you still have the online dating program? I would like to enroll in it because I don't have any guidance till now in my life about this online thing. I study a lot about social interactions, but at online I'm close to beginner.
Right. We will probably have, it's not open right now, but go ahead and send me a DM on Hot Dude Life and I can check your photos. My Instagram, Hot Dude Life. Send me a DM and I can take a look at your photos and tell you exactly how we can improve that. And then the course will be open a little bit later this year.
Yeah. And I have another question. It's really strange for me because face to face I can get these hot girls from my location, but online I can't even get a replay back.
It's not
month,
you. Listen, buddy, it's not your fault. These girls are getting 50 plus matches a day. They are just getting overwhelmed and overwhelmed and overwhelmed. So don't take it personally.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't take it personally at all. Even if I go and game face to face, if I get 5-10 rejections, but the next one something happens, my mood is not affected at all.
Yeah, but don't take it personally. However, high quality pictures are the backbone of online dating success.
Can you take a guess when the online course will be available?
April.
Like in the next 4 months, 6 months?
April.
April?
Yes, sir. April.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much for the live streams. Last year, last 6-7 months, I was watching your stream almost every day before I go to boxing practice.
Okay.
And it's been a lot of knowledge and in the same time very, very funny. I laugh my ass off every time.
Great, man. Well, that sounds great. Appreciate you. And we'll be in touch. Thanks, man. Appreciate you calling in all the way from Romania.
Yeah. Thank you very much for having me on.
Say hi to my number one fan out there, Tristan Tate. All right? Peace out.
Yeah. I will search for him in Bucharest.
Tell him I said hello. Tell him I love him.
If I meet him, I'll say. Yeah.
All right. Peace out, buddy.
Have a good day, man.
You too. Bye-bye.
Thanks.
All the way from Romania. Oh, Romania. Somebody in the chat said something. I think his name is Tim Barry. He says he can't call me. Guys, this is an American phone number, so it doesn't matter where you're calling from. You can call me on Skype, or you can just pick up your phone, press 1-657-383-1318. Okay? He said, is there... Oh, hold on. What did he say? Hey, John, would love to call, but can't call. U.S. Question. How to respond when a girl asks for sexual exclusivity? Well, you can delay it for a little bit, depending on how attractive she is. But just the thing is, just don't throw other girls in her face. That's the biggest thing. You guys think that, you can be like, oh, I'm so alpha, and, yeah, I fucked this bitch, and this bitch, she knows about my other bitches. Don't rub it in her face. She doesn't want to fucking do that. How would you like it if she was like rubbing other fucking dudes in her DM in your face every day, right? You would hate that shit. So that being said, don't deal with that because it's fucking it's nonsense. Just do what you got to do. Keep them, keep on a need to know basis. How long you been dating this girl? Why is she asking for exclusivity up front so quickly, right? They don't want to deal with it. They don't want other girls in the picture, obviously, right? Just like you don't want other guys in the picture. I think it's a big, if you're like high value enough, they'll tolerate it, but you have to like kind of eke them into it. But at the same time, I don't know, Tim, you gotta just call in because there's a lot of questions I need to ask you. I can't just do this text-based thing here. But that's basically what I got to say. So send me $100 super chat. Thanks so much. 905, you are live. 905, what's up?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. So I'm from Canada, and I just want to comment here and say I like what you're doing with the masculine empowerment movement. I'm pretty sure I found you on the Fresh Fit podcast, and I recently subscribed to your channel. And one of my goals in life is to become really wealthy, and I just like to be successful one day because I'm only 18 years old, and I just want to get some advice from you.
Okay, so the first thing I would tell you is formulate high-quality questions so you can get high-quality answers that you can take action on. Do you understand what I'm saying?
That is really true, yeah. Because I'm not really good at communicating, but one thing that I really want to do is get better at speaking, especially when I communicate, and also I want to get better in talking to women too. And, sometimes I feel like I just hesitate too much, and would you give me any advice on that?
Talk to everyone, every time, everywhere.
Okay, yeah.
Just don't be afraid to talk to people.
Yeah, okay. And another thing is that since I'm going into business, because I'm in school right now, I'm currently first year.
What are you going to school for?
Pardon?
What are you going to school for, buddy?
Finance.
Good degree. And what do you want to do with that degree?
Probably become a consultant, a finance consultant, and I also want to do real estate on the side as well.
Pimp daddy. I like it. You got a good plan.
Yeah, because throughout the past 2 years, I've been reading a lot of entrepreneurship books, and honestly has really changed my life. I've been reading Poor Dad, Rich Dad, Think and Grow Rich, and a lot of
$100 right now. You're a beta male.
I think
you're
the
cucked,
biggest problem
you're
with me
pill
right
for
now
life.
is
better send me
that
$1,000
I've been thinking a lot
right
about
now.
my future, but I'm taking no action.
Right. That can fuck with you.
That's going to fuck with me because, I really want to be successful in life, but I'm just really lost right now.
Well, you're 18. You're supposed to be lost, right?
Yeah.
But you're watching my show, and you're doing what a lot of guys at your age are not doing, which is you're going and you're literally having a conversation with a multi-million-dollar earner right now. So the knowledge that I can impart in you, it'd be number one, be okay with not having everything figured out right now. Okay. I'm 36. I still doubt myself on a daily basis. I take action despite those doubts. However, I will say that it's normal, especially if you're an intelligent guy, to doubt yourself. However, to be paralyzed by those doubts, that's where trouble really arises, right? Okay. So that being said, quantify your results that you want. For example, I was in my 30s when I figured this out, and I just wish I fucking would have done this when I was your age. But for me, I said, I want to make $10,000 a month net profit from the internet every single month. Okay? That was my goal. And it took me about a year from making that decision to actually making it come real. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
But I tried so hard. I worked my ass off. I had mentors, and I finally pulled it off. It was unreal, man. I cannot believe I fucking pulled it off, but I did, because I am a Sith Lord. So, let me ask you this. Let me ask you one question, okay? How serious are you about getting your shit sorted out?
I'm very serious now. Very, very serious.
Mm-hmm. Because I have one kid. Listen, this is the time where you listen. When someone richer than you, older than you, is speaking to you, and you want to fucking get information from them and become like them, you need to double time your listening and half time your speaking. And pay attention when the guy's talking to you, because we're smart, right? Like, for example, I went out with a guy this week, and he was talking to me, and I was like sending email at the same time. He's like, "Are you gonna fucking listen to me, or are you gonna send the email?" I was like, "I swear to God, I'm doing both. I'm not like he's like, "Well, I can't do that shit." I was like, "I know," and I repeated back everything he said to me, because I had to send an email to this fucking immigration lawyer, because I'm a dirty immigrant over here in Japan, and so then I picked up my phone because I wanted to show him something. He's like, "Are you gonna fucking check your phone or listen to me?" I'm like, "I swear to God, I'm just gonna show you something related to the conversation," you know. But they don't like it, and I don't like it, right? So pay attention, listen, and listen with intent. Now, that being said, okay, here's the big thing. What are you doing in regards to receiving daily, if not weekly, mentorship from someone to get where you want to get?
So what I'm doing, I'm trying to ask my friends that if they have anyone that's doing real estate or finance that can help me, that would be great. I'm thinking on Sunday I'm going to somebody's house, and I'm just meeting a person that does real estate, and hopefully that person can teach me something. Because friends that have the same ambition as me at this age is really hard.
Yeah.
And I'm just looking for friends that I know, other friends that have, already made it in life, but it's really difficult.
Yeah. No, it is difficult. Okay, let me ask you this then, right? So, looking at your circumstance now, have you considered looking at like my Patreon? It's $100 a month. It is insultingly cheap to me. We have another kid in there. His name is Emmanuel. He's 18 as well, and he's just soaking up everything like a sponge. And the kid he's just a fucking winner, because he's just going so hard, trying to be like us. And just by being exposed to people who are also trying their damnedest to become successful, it'll awaken something in you to be seeking that success as well.
Yeah, I'll definitely check it out.
What does that mean? You check it out as in like you'll consider it, or are you going to sign up, or what's the deal?
Yeah, I'll consider. Because I'm in school right now, and it's because I'm also doing a part-time job. I'm just like really busy, and I'll definitely take it into consideration.
Okay, so here's the deal. No, I'm going to corner you right now, and I'm going to show you why you're wrong, okay? Because that's what this show is all about. It's not about me getting $100 fucking from you. I don't give a shit about that, okay? But what I am telling you is this. So right now, you just told me you're prioritizing your part-time job over coming and speaking to a multi-million-dollar earner to tell you exactly what to do to get the life that you want. I just want to point out what you just told me. You said your part-time job is more important than having a weekly or monthly conversation with me.
That's right. You're really right.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying my best. I could definitely, prioritize, learning like business besides like doing my part-time job. Yeah, I think I would definitely consider it more now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's extremely important for you to know that moving forward, the only way you're going to get what you want is by talking to people who have already done it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How would I find people more like you?
Join my Patreon.
Because where I live, especially, right? Because both my parents are Asian.
Mm-hmm.
They don't really have the same mindset as I do, right?
Yeah.
They just want to get a secure job. They just want to just pay the bills, and really that's it.
Yeah.
And all my friends, right, are very similar to that. They all just want to get a good job and pay their bills. I really see a friend that has their stuff together and like wants to excel in life. And one thing that really separates me from everybody else is that I'm trying my best to be the best version of myself, because I was a video game addict for around like 6 years.
Yeah.
All I did was play video games. Came home from school, played video games for like 5 hours.
What did you play?
Did homework. I played, like, in the beginning, I played League of Legends. And I also played Fortnite for a year or two.
Nice.
But I think it was in grade 10 or grade 12 a few years ago. I just said I didn't want it anymore because such an unhealthy lifestyle. I just went home and played video games, and really that's it. My grades were suffering. I was like basically in my room all day, all night, and that too. But also, like, another thing about me is that I've been addicted to pornography for like the past 10 years as well, and it's really hard to stop, and it's really hard to come out and ask for advice.
Yeah, get your ass into my Patreon. What's your name, kid?
I'm Sean.
Sean.
My name is Sean.
Get into the Patreon. And let me tell you something. If I followed my mom's advice, I would be some fucking pastor married to some fat bitch and have a bunch of kids.
Yeah.
Fuck your parents' advice.
Yeah, okay.
Do what you want to do. Trust yourself.
Yeah,
and don't shit on yourself for being a gamer, bro. I'm an extreme gamer. Yeah, I was playing video games today. I'll tell you this. I have been a gamer my entire life, and I'm very good at playing video games. I'm not like a shitty gamer. I like do everything, and I do very well. And video games teaches you how to highly process problem-solving skills, right? And I play a lot of fighting games too, and so like you have to be quick on your toes. And it just teaches you how to understand patterns, recognize what's going on in front of you, and then fucking execute strategies to win. So once you're learning how to win in video games, you can shift that into systemizing things to help you win in life and in business. My video game success led to women's success, which led to financial success, which led to crypto success. So it's all connected. So don't demonize yourself for being a video game addict. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because, like,
you guys don't donate $100 right now. You're a beta male.
The lifestyle that I was doing at that time was pretty bad. Like, I didn't exercise, and all I did was play video games. And my grades were suffering too, because I was getting, like, in Canada, like 60s means C's. So the chances of going to a good university was, because in Canada they only check grade 11 and grade 12 marks, and I was in grade 10. So for me, I either had to stop playing video games or else my grades won't improve.
Yeah.
And that too, and especially because in high school, I was a loser. I didn't talk to nobody.
You guys don't donate $100 right now.
I was
you're a beta male.
Just there
you're
just
cuck,
to do school
blue pill for
and
life.
went home.
Didn't
really socialize with people. That's why my talking isn't too great. More of an introvert than an extrovert. And I wish I could have talked to more people in high school.
It's okay. Don't hang on the past like that. It is what it is, right? let's talk about now. Let's get your future sorted out. Let's get you going in the direction you want to go, right? So, go check out my Patreon, right? And you need to get around a community of men that are winners, okay? Like, there's a lot of these fucking communities. You're part of this, like, red pill sphere. But all these dudes like, sit around and jerk off and talk about, oh, I'm so awesome. I'm so this. I'm so... Like, fuck you, all right? Show me your fucking results right now or get the fuck out of my face. Because when you play at the big boy level, up where I'm at, okay, when you talk to like millionaires, multi-millionaires, okay, I haven't met a billionaire yet, but I've dealt with like 9-figure millionaires and shit. Those guys don't fuck around. Like when they sit down in the restaurant, like, hey, come on, let's go, bring me the bread, bring me this, hurry up, let's do it. Like they're dialed in. They're like go, right? So you can't be fucking dealing with that shit, wasting time and being around a bunch of shitheads who are running their fucking mouths and not getting results. I hate people who fucking run their mouth and get results. That shit disgusts me. Okay? Disgusts me to the core. Because I don't have time for that fucking shit. Right? So, get around some killers, bud. Go to my Patreon. Come talk to me. One of the guys, East West Connection, just sent a super chat, 1880 Singaporean dollars. It says, join John's Patreon. It definitely worth it. Changed my life at least. There you go. That's him right there. Sean, it was great chatting with you. Check that out and let's talk, okay? Call me back next week.
Okay.
You're a real man for calling in and doing what you got to do. Just don't get caught up in all this self-doubt and shit. You're going in the right direction. Believe in yourself and keep pushing in this direction, okay?
Okay.
All right, buddy.
Thank you.
Have a great day. You're welcome. Peace. All right, Nate Dalgad, I want to show you something. Look at this. This is how they make your fucking deli meats.
Filtered water. It will be used to disperse the specially formulated seasonings. There's a different blend for every product, and they include salt and different herbs and spices. They add honey because this is a honey maple recipe. And while that's all being mixed, they check the temperature of the raw poultry to confirm it's in the safe range. If it's even slightly off, there's a risk of bacterial growth, so the whole batch would have to be rejected. But this poultry has been well chilled. The stitch pump machine's long steel needles repeatedly inject seasoning solution into the breast meat.
Seasoning solution, including preservatives, that will fucking kill you.
Excess liquid drains through the conveyor as the chicken is transferred to a holding area to marinate for at least 2 hours. Next, numerous lumpy rollers massage the chicken and break down fiber to tenderize the meat. Then, in a tumbler, metal paddles vigorously knead the meat. This tenderizes it even more and releases a natural protein that will eventually bind several breasts into one big piece. Meanwhile, in the turkey kitchen, workers shape and season previously marinated meat and apply strips of bacon to the top. The employee arranges them in a crisscross pattern for full coverage. He dusts it with a mix of seasonings and then wraps it in thick plastic. Once enclosed in the plastic, he can press the turkey breast into a more perfect shape.
Oh, great. Stored in plastic. Oh, sounds so great. Give me that. Give me all that estrogen.
For a different flavor, they drench some turkey breasts in a spicy southwestern marinade.
Southwestern cancer.
After folding the turkey meat to the desired
Do you have that cancer in a mesquite flavor?
shape, the worker adds salsa and seasonings to complete the recipe. A little more hand shaping, and it's ready for the oven. Back on the chicken line, it's the same idea, but with a different twist. Chicken breasts are too small to shape by hand, so they funnel them into thermoformed plastic molds. As the molds move forward, a worker sprinkles spices onto the meat, while another swabs juices to test for pathogens, as part of a quality control program. Equipment heat seals the plastic molds and then cuts them free from the matrix. Then they're on their way to the smoke oven. They spend 6 hours smoking at 74 degrees Celsius.
In bags of plastic. Fuck my endocrine system, right? Endocrine system.
The protein released earlier by kneading causes the chicken parts to adhere and take the shape of the mold. Once they've been temperature checked, it's on to the next station. Here, workers peel off the cooking mold and drain the excess juices. Then the molded breasts go through a fryer. The hot canola oil browns the outside of the chicken meat.
All right, we're going to deep fry it in vegetable oil too? Just give me all sorts of cancer.
For a more appealing and tasty effect. Meanwhile, workers swish other cooked chicken breasts in hot buffalo wing sauce to really kick up the spice a few notches. And
okay, I think we get the picture, yeah? Let's go to 610 has been holding for 22 minutes. Chase, is that you? What's up, buddy?
Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing?
Oh, just looking at this disgusting food. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, man. So I just have a question on some financial stuff. Just a little backstory on me. In high school, I was, I used to wrestle. I originally wanted to be an MMA fighter.
Nice.
But then I ended up tearing my ACL 3 times.
Oof.
So that obviously didn't end up working out. So I decided that I obviously realized that, well, if I'm not doing that, I got to get my money right, basically.
Right.
So I've been doing the work. I'm in good shape. I have the woman thing figured out, all that stuff. But currently I'm a UPS driver, and I want to try to focus on getting my money up. So I'm going to take the crypto mindset course in Q2 with Charlie and you and Miguel. I've been watching you guys' free streams. But basically the question that I have for you is, obviously you're successful and, you're around a lot of successful people. And can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, cool. So basically I just wanted to ask you, what do you recommend? I'm a UPS driver during the day most of the time. So I have a lot of like open time where I can, like listen to podcasts and stuff like that. But basically I want to try to solve my income problem by getting a little bit more money. Mm-hmm. Maybe like doing like a side hustle or something. The problem is that if I'm going to be taking this crypto mindset course, because, the more I learned about money, the more I, started answering questions to myself and stuff. And I was like, okay, so crypto's the answer basically. So,
how old are you?
So yeah, so basically my question is, wait, what's up?
How old are you?
25.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So right now I'm making about like at UPS right now, I'm making like 56, 60K a year. And, it's a union job. So over time it's going to increase. And I think top rate in like 4 years is like 135. Okay. So I like that job. I actually enjoy it because I can, just kind of do my thing. There's not like a boss like yelling at me. That's one thing that I like.
Yeah.
Long term, I want to be an entrepreneur. But before I become an entrepreneur, I want to kind of get my money problem solved.
Start now.
Like I want to be, financially free. I don't have to worry about money too much.
Start now with the entrepreneur journey. Just start now. Just start with anything you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Okay. So then I guess the question I have with proceeding to that would be is, if I if I'm working until like on average, I work till like 7 at night, and then I come home and I'm working on like my side business, right? On top of that, I have to, cultivate. I have to do the streams. I have to make sure that I'm learning about the crypto stuff, make sure that I'm educating myself in that realm. So, and then on top of that, I'm working out and doing all that stuff. Is that going to be realistic as far as like the time that goes into it? Like the amount of time that it's going to take, like to really build up a side business? I mean,
yeah,
probably have to put in at least a couple hours every day. And then on the weekend, it's like probably full time, right?
Yeah. But if you want it, you're not even going to if you want it, you're not even going to be like, oh, these hours are so hard. You just be like, fuck this. I want it. Like when I was building up my areas of my life to like get to the point that I can stream at YouTube, I was working excuse me. I was working 2 jobs a day, and I wasn't like working like easy jobs. I would go to an elementary school and deal with like fucking animals all day, like little 5-year-old, 6-year-old, 5 to 12-year-old monsters, like "Wah!" like just vomiting their emotions everywhere.
Right.
It was fantastic though. I loved my job as an elementary school teacher, and then go to fucking Sesame Street and teach kids in the afternoon as well, and then come home, try to squeeze in gym time, and then go and fucking live stream in my dirty little mustache and my suit when I first started off. You know what I mean? But if you want it, you want it. Nothing's going to stand in your way.
No, for sure. I mean, yeah, I was just thinking because right now, like, that's kind of what I'm doing. Like, I kind of have like an anytime side job on top of that, which is what I'm doing right now. But I know that, during the crypto mindset course, I know I'm thinking about the amount of time that I'm going to have to put into that to like see the webinars and, really learn and like focus on it and make money.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be, I don't know how much time I would probably have to put into it, but I'd assume probably at least a couple hours. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like for that.
But what I'm not getting is why are you like, what's the deal? Why are you like worrying about hours to be quantified? What's the big hang up here?
Well, it's more just like I only have 24 hours in a day, and I understand I make the most of that. I make the most of that time. Like I get up, I work out, and then after I work out, I work until 7 o'clock at night. I come home, and then if I would like right now, what I'm doing is I'm working a side job. Like I'm doing like Grubhub, Uber Eats on the side just for as much money as I can. But obviously, I need to if I want to solve my income problem, which that's the big thing is like you need to increase your income. Like a lot of guys, like I get like the investing is important, but you also have to make more money at the same time.
Well,
so I'm trying to increase.
If I were you, what is this side business you're trying to start?
Well, I'm actually, I actually want to kind of do a little bit of like, not what you do, but like kind of do personal development, like coaching and stuff like that. Like I know how to digital market. I know how to like create a website, all that good stuff.
So time out.
I kind of just want to do.
If you know how to create,
I kind of want to help men. Basically.
I got you. So here's the deal. If you know how to digital market and create websites, why the fuck are you working at Grubhub and Uber Eats? Just drop that shit, live off of your UPS salary, and then start making moves to fucking actually get some shit going in regards to getting an actual decent side income,
high paying side.
Yeah, instead of this pleb shit.
Right. Yeah. Like I know how to work with like WordPress sites and do SEO and all that good stuff. So
build yourself a website.
I learned that like right after college. I like learned something during quarantine. I figured I would be productive in something.
So Chase, let's switch from talking to listening. Okay. I want you to listen to me, not just wait for your time to talk. So you have a skill set already. I wrote my first website I built on WordPress. It was atrocious, but it worked and made me money, right? So set up a PayPal, set up a Stripe, get the fucking embed buttons, embed them onto a website, and start advertising your sales for website creation and digital marketing or whatever that may be, and start putting your effort into that instead of making profits for fucking Uber Eats. Immediately, like tomorrow start. Oh, you see, that's an uncomfortable answer you don't want to hear, right?
No, what you're saying makes sense. Yeah. I mean, it's almost like the reason why I haven't done that yet is basically because I don't want to. Oh shit, there's a dog right there. Holy fuck. I haven't done that yet really because I just don't want to put myself in a position where I have to, like I don't want to be to the point where I have like too much work basically because I have a lot of work now.
No. Don't be a pussy. Shut up. Don't be a pussy. You're creating problems that you don't even fucking have yet. Okay? You want to be an entrepreneur? Dude, you do you see the insane hours me and Charlie work when we do our webinars? Don't be an entrepreneur if you don't want to work a lot. But we love what we do. You know what I mean?
No. Yeah. So how much? I mean, would you like 12-hour days, like something like that? That's like a reasonable amount of time that you would expect to work as an entrepreneur.
I mean, I don't even count the hours. That's the thing. I don't even fucking count the hours. And it's not a quantifiable thing, okay? Because you could sit around claiming to be work for 12 hours and you're really just fucking sitting around diddling your thumbs and fucking wasting time. Right? It's about doing high quality work, okay? They say don't work harder, work smarter, but do both. Work smart as you work hard, and that shit'll compound. So it sounds like you have a general idea of what you want to get going, but I'll tell you the same thing I tell everybody else. Join my Patreon. It's $100 a month, and we're going to meet 3 times. Well, we're going to meet 2 more times this month and 3 times in March, and we could just get your side business up off the ground and get you rolling in the direction to get profitable and get things going immediately. Because whoever you hang out with is who you become, right? My community is a fucking community of winners. There are very few fucking bums in my community, right? The guys that actually like become like crazily obsessed with getting success, Harry, Josh, the newcomers like Raymond, Elliot, right? The guys that take it seriously and are really dialed in, dude. If these guys, like for example, Raymond and Elliot, pretty new, right? If these 2 kids, like, well, Elliot's a man, but Raymond's a kid. But if these 2 guys, like, if they fucking, keep the intensity that they're at right now for 3 years, I mean, look, like, for example, Cody's in the chat. Cody's been religiously following me and Charlie for the last 3 years. Cody's got a smoking hot girlfriend. Cody's making a fuckload of money, and he's educating himself to become even richer. So, like, this kid, and I don't even think Cody's 30 yet. So he is just cruise controlling on his way to fucking massive success. So it's all about getting around a bunch of guys that are winning, having a dedicated plan, and endlessly putting fucking effort into that plan to get what you want on the other side. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and that's the other thing too is when I started to like really take my money seriously and stuff, I like dropped all my friends who weren't doing shit. Like, they're cool guys and all that, but it was just like, like, do I really want to be around them type thing? You know what I mean? Like, they're not really doing much. They're not really leveling up. Like, there's not really a point to, hang around them because they're, we're not really on the same trajectory anymore. So, yeah, no, that's definitely one thing because I kind of dropped a lot of my friends that I used to party with and all that. So, yeah, I mean, that would definitely be good to be around, other guys who are moving in the same direction,
Yeah.
So
definitely check out the Patreon, Chase. You seem like you got a good head on your shoulders. 25, still young, but start now. Stop this whole I'm gonna wait until I'm ready. No, you're not ready. Just go. Just fucking go now. Be a man.
Gotcha. Don, thank you very much, man. Much respect. Much love.
Yes.
Yeah. Hope you have a good day, brother.
Thank you. You too. Good luck. Be careful with the dogs. All right, I'll be right back.
For watching today's episode of Interview with the Man. We're going to get right back to the show, but I wanted to take a moment to remind you that if you need personal help with dating and getting your money right specifically, we offer that services over on my Patreon. All you need to do is go to patreon.com/modernlifedating. What we do is on the 2nd and 4th Sunday of every month at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have a group coaching call where men from all over the world come in with their questions on how to get their dating and their money right. If you're having trouble with your dating life, if you're having trouble with your finances, let me help you. I have turned my life around and I can help turn your life around. All you need to do is go to patreon.com/modernlifedating. There is limited enrollment. It is only limited to 150 members, and already more than half of that has been filled up. This will be filled up, so don't forget, take action now. Lock in your space. Go to patreon.com/modernlifedating and let's get some coaching for you today.
Don't forget the Inner Game Healing Summit, February 24th is coming up. Go to innergamehealing.com. Get on the waiting list right here. We currently have, how many we got on the waiting list? 95. Let's refresh, see if we got anybody during his little speech. We're still at 95. Let's get 5 more people on there. Get that list to 100. It's going to be great. I'm telling you. All right. I'm going to catch up with some super chats. Augustine Marquez, beautiful teeth, man. $4.99 super chat. Thank you very much. Still getting used to them myself. The Confident Man, $5 super chat. If you followed your mom's advice, wait. You mean I should not want to be married to someone overweight with kids that hate me and a dead bedroom? Shocker, I know. MLD flip couches on Craigslist. That I did. Cody Mouse, 29. What a baby. Wife's good. Hey, Josh. King Cole, welcome back. How do you get into MLD's queue to talk to him? Call me, you fucking boomer. 657-383-1318. It's I know it's hard. I know you're old, Joel, so here you go. I'll just do the rest of the show like this. Don't worry about me. Just call me right here. 657-383-1318. Let's go to 786. 786, are you in Miami?
Hey, I am in Florida.
Wow. Congratulations from one Florida man to another.
I love Florida. Florida is a great place.
It is. People just need to get the fuck out now.
I mean, it's all right. It's better than most other places, stateside at least.
Mm-hmm. Talk to me. What's up?
Yeah, so I am a past customer of yours, and I found your content valuable, and this cat wants to get out. Okay, you can get out. It's Tom. It's Tom Bombadil.
Oh, Tom Bombadil. You filthy sinner. What are you calling me for, you psycho?
Oh my God, I want to be like reconciled with you.
I mean, your penance is like $1,000 right now.
Okay, and that's it. Like you just want $1,000. Like you don't really care about the details. Like we're cool.
I just need
it's
to
like
see
water under the bridge.
I need to see $1,000 donation going to my PayPal right now to forgive me, to forgive you of the greatest sin to me, which was the betrayal of my loyalty.
Okay, I definitely threaded it in a way that I was always talking about Jesus in the chat, and I know your chat is not an open air preaching platform. You know, it's not. So I think I made it into something where I was creating a conflict that didn't need to be there. I don't think you were trying to censor me for talking about Jesus.
I put the donation link in the chat.
The time to analyze.
I need to see $1,000 donation. I'm not dealing with this shit, Tom. I'm too rich for this. I'm trying to save lives, not deal with a fucking psycho like you.
Yeah, I know. I remember I always wanted to give you $1,000. I don't have it right now. My money's in the market.
Great.
But I always wanted to give you $1,000 super chat.
Sounds
Still
great.
want to do it.
All right, call in with your next caller. 657-383-1318. Your penance is now $1,100, Tom. Yep. Tom broke bread with me. He did. We shared bread at Outback. A sacred place. Sacred place. Pay a full Ethereum to repent. Tom, you could send me one Ethereum. We'll call it even. One Ethereum. I'm working hard here on a Friday night. Going at 2 hours, eh? Let's see how much time we got on the clock. We got 21 minutes. I'm going to ride the clock down because I really want to give back to you guys. 657-383-1318. I'm going to confess my sins. It's Friday night, and back in the day, you know, I'll be at the club, pumping drinks, drinking champagne, booze, whatever. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This is how I'm celebrating my Friday night. There's 191 calories in this. Okay. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I've been eating M&Ms, and I'm not going to eat the entire bag, but I am eating a little bit of gummy bears as well. been going hard in the gym. You know, got to use up all this mental energy, so I got to replenish it. I hope you guys can forgive me. Come here, okay? You like the chocolate? 657-383-1318. 512 is on the air. Let's bring them on. 512. What'd it do?
Hey, John. It's Joel.
Hey, how are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Good. You here to cry about your crypto portfolio? What's going on?
No. Actually, they eliminated my position 3 weeks ago, and I want to take this opportunity to start a business. In the past, all my businesses have ended up being consulting businesses and not something that, I was able to really scale. And I'm fresh out of good ideas now for a business. I've read The Millionaire Mindset, like you talked about, and I'm thinking of taking a month off to get my weight down, take care of my health, and finish a book I've been writing, a personal passion project. But any ideas on kind of like how to refresh and come up with, ideas for business?
Read the book Unscripted. That's the next book. You said Millionaire Mindset. Do you mean Millionaire Fastlane?
I'm sorry, Millionaire Fastlane. Yeah, that was the first one you suggested, and I've got Unscripted next.
Unscripted kind of scared me into quitting my corporate job.
How so?
Read it and you'll see what's up.
Okay. That's it? Answer the question?
That is it. Anything else?
No, that's pretty much it.
Right. Well, hit me up after your little sabbatical. Let me know what you comes up with.
Okay. Thanks. Good talking to you.
You too, buddy. Peace. I'm not going to do the work for you guys. I'm not going to shortcut for you. You go read the fucking books. All right? Pop-Tart for days. I've been eating them every day since Googs put me on it. Man, I live with Googs in San Diego. When I was doing San Diego Hot Dog Con. Googs lives like an algorithm. So the man's discipline is insane. I love that guy. Truly, truly, truly love that guy. Life's good, boys. Life's good. Phone line's open, 657-383-1318. I'm just literally staying here on principle. 17 minutes left on the phone lines. 909, what's up?
Yo, what's up, John? It's Angel from California.
Hi, did we meet?
No, we've never met before.
Okay, what's up, buddy?
Well, John, today is the first day. I know you've been talking about inner game a lot, and that's been pretty important to me because just a day ago, I've realized that I've been in a pretty toxic relationship, and I've only opened my eyes, and I've been doing a lot of therapy, and I've been in the float tank a lot, and I realized that I've been dating somebody with BPD.
Now, time out.
And I also realized that...
Time out.
Yeah.
You're saying you're dating someone with BPD. Who diagnosed this person?
Well, I've been talking to a therapist, and they say that they have the characteristics, and based on her past, because I know her pretty intimately, that she ticks off most of the boxes.
Has she ghosted you?
Yeah, it was last week. Everything was okay. Everything was sunshine and rainbows. And then one day, just flipped the script, said, it's over, we need a break, and just ghosted.
I see.
And yeah, it made me realize that I do have a lot of inner game work because I'm a codependent.
Okay, well that kind of does match
'Cause,
the profile, but I'm not gonna jump into any online fucking analysis. But how you doing? You
of course,
okay?
yes. Yeah, I mean, it's been hard, and I've been talking to my therapist and listening to podcasts,
Mm-hmm.
and the separation is pretty hard. It's like there's a constant battle between my emotional state because I've been trying to save this woman, but I'm also a pretty smart guy, and I know that I literally have no choice. That you can't have a relationship with a BPD woman because they don't really know what love is, and I realized I've given so much and really haven't gotten anything back.
Yeah. Yeah, that's tough, man. I really know where you're coming from. I really, really know where you're coming from. How old are you, Angel?
I'm 24.
Okay. What do you do for yourself?
Well, right now I'm just working at a factory job. I'm a chemical engineer. I just graduated, but it's been hard finding a job, especially because during the time where there was vaccine mandates, most of the companies I wanted to work for wanted me to get vaccinated. So I said that's a no-go for me.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm looking to get a out-of-state job now. Now that I'm separating myself from this woman, because in my mind I wanted to stay close to her, so I was looking for a job locally. But now I'm ready to pretty much go anywhere now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's only been a week since we separated, so now I'll be looking for jobs pretty much all around the state, and wherever I land, that's where I'll go.
Well, thank God you got out of this thing when you did now. Can you get like a better paying job with what you're doing? Are you considering leaving California? What's your plan, buddy? I can feel your pain right now, man. I know you're going through. I know this shit sucks. I know exactly where you're at. I've been there myself, man. It sucks, dude. And all I'll tell you this, and like you probably don't even want to hear this shit, but it's annoying. But I will tell you, it will get better. Things will get better. Okay? I know you probably don't want to hear that. All thing you want is like have her back. I really, 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 really know where you're coming from, man. And I know you're like in that fucking deep, painful moments. I don't know if you're crying and shit. But the best thing you could do is just, keep trucking forward, buddy. She'll be back if you just stay ghost. If you keep her on ice, she might be back. But I don't know. I would just focus on your issues at this moment and better yourself.
Yeah, John, I know I have to because I can't go back.
No.
It's, they say that in the end, you don't even know who the person was. And the last conversation we had, I had no idea who the person I was talking to was.
If you gotta cry, let it out, bud. You're good. I know it sucks.
Oh, yeah, John. I mean, it's more in my voice. I've been through my crying all week, and I've been suffering, and it's been a lot of work. I'm so emotionally drained right now because I've been fighting my emotions. Because like I say, I still have to work on my inner self, and my inner self is trying to still save her. But I'm just trying to slap that down.
Well, don't slap it down, because the reason you're trying to save her is because you are actually a good person. You're a good guy. And there's nothing wrong with being a good person. So don't try to punish yourself for being a good person. The one who is at fault here, it's I want to say her, but she has a mental illness. So let's not really point fingers at anybody right now. Let's just focus on healing, getting ourselves together. And, like I say, when in doubt, make money, make muscles, right? When you got to put the pussy on hold, take some time to heal, take some time to get better. You know.
Yeah, I have a lot to do. I'm very capable. It's just that I did lose myself in this relationship. So
How long were you with her?
I know I have skills. And 3 years.
Long time. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be okay. Are you on the waiting list for the inner game healing? I mean, you'll be able to join a community of guys that'll be able to support you throughout the entire year getting over this.
I haven't joined, but I think I will join now because it's going to be very necessary.
Dude, I'll tell you, man, I've been there. I don't know if you watched the episode yesterday with John and me, but John was saying when he was going through shit with his wife, and his dad started getting sick, he would go do fucking fighting rounds, and he would go in the bathroom in between rounds and cry. And just cry because he had so much emotional pain welled up. And then go back out and fight.
Damn.
Dude, it's like, bro.
Damn.
Dude, I've cried over shit before. Well, does that make me a pussy? I guess I'm a fucking good-looking, multi-million-dollar earner pussy. Sorry, I'm not perfect. Go find the perfect mentor. But I think all these guys on YouTube pretending to be tough guys and shit, I think they're full of shit. That or they're stuffing all the emotions down that's going to come up later down the road and fucking kill them, or they're going to have a breakdown or something like that. But I cried when I had some shit going on. I cried. I had some fucking bad shit going on. I got like super triggered by a past that was not cool. I called up Josh from Me Live program. I was crying with him on the phone. I was in a bad spot, man. What am I supposed to do? Get up here and be fake and pretend I'm like perfect? I'm not. I'm just like you. I just have a perfect smile.
That is true, John.
But I know, dude. All I'm gonna say is like I feel your pain and I know what you're going through, man. And it's the worst fucking feeling in the world. But I will tell you, it's gonna get better. I know you don't want to hear that. I know the only thing you want to hear is like how to get her back and shit. But like, yeah, it sucks, bud. I know.
Yeah. Well, thanks for listening, John. Like you say,
I'm here, buddy. Call me back. Call me back next Friday. Call me back next Friday. Get on the waiting list for Inner Game Healing. Call me and hit me up if you need to book a consult. Book me. I'm like 9 deep on consults. I'm catching up right now. But man, I got to tell you, buddy, I really know where you're coming from, bro. I really, really, really know where you come from. I honestly think, I'm not going to get too Jesus on you, but I do feel like the universe put me through that bad turmoil and all the bad shit that I went through in October and November to really, because I would look at guys who are like crying and people crying like, these guys are weak. These guys are pussies, right? And then I had some seriously bad shit fucking happen to me. And it kind of gave me more of a heart to understand when people cry and when people are actually truly feeling emotional pain. It kind of made me a little bit more empathetic, forced my hand to empathy. And yeah, buddy, I'm telling you, I know how you feel, man. I know how you feel. Go to the gym. It'll really help you out. Like, force yourself to the gym. It really makes you feel better. Force yourself to get into there.
All right, John. I will go to the gym, and I will do things to build myself back again. Because
call me next Friday, Angel.
As my therapist told me, I'll call you next Friday for sure.
Promise me you can call me. I'll go to California and find you and give you the vaccine.
Oh no, hell no. But I will call. No vaccine, but I will call.
You better. I'm gonna vax your ass up.
All right, John. Same time.
I'll be here.
All right.
Keep your head up. Force yourself to think positive, dude. I know this shit sucks, and I know everything people tell you. You're like, just fuck you. All I want is her back. I know that's the only thing going through your head, but it's like, I just got to tell you, I know what you're going through, and I know it sucks, and I'm here to listen. Okay.
All right. Thanks, John.
All right, buddy. Peace out.
Peace out.
Oh man, my heart goes out to that guy. I know exactly how he feels, man. I know exactly how he feels. Oh, it's just so bad. It sucks. It sucks. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes when I'm gonna take the we got 4:04, 5 minutes left to receive calls. I'll just say this, okay? So obviously, I don't have like the largest channel in the world, right? I don't have the most successful YouTube metrics. Can we get both fingers? YouTube metrics, right? I don't have like thousands of live stream viewers or whatever. Maybe if I was like more fake, I'd get more shit, but I keep it real. And yeah, like I'll probably talk about it later this month, but like I went through some pretty bad shit in October and November and December of end of October, mid-October to till the end of the year. I was going through some serious shit. That's why I was doing a lot of inner game stuff and working on healing my traumas and shit. And it was bad. It was bad. I was like crying like fucking on a daily basis. In November, Charlie saw me. I was a fucking mess. I was like eating pizza and crying in front of him. I was a fucking mess. Josh saw me, and then so I thought to myself, and I'm being very honest. I wasn't even planning on talk about this, but we're 2 hours into the show. It is what it is. I went through some really bad shit, and does that make me a pussy? Am I a weak man? Am I a fraud? Am I fake? Right? I really don't care about those labels and shit. I'm just broadcasting my information to you guys to help you guys self-improve, as I am on the self-improvement thing as well. I'm just like at a higher level because like now I'm a millionaire, trying to be multi-millionaire, and I've got this inner game sorted out. Now I'm trying to get this thing. I've fucked this many girls. Now I'm trying to do this, right? So does that make me a pussy? Does that make me a beta male? Does that make me whatever? I'm really at the point that I just don't even care, really. All I care about is...
So, you have accepted the truth.
Thank you, Ramoko, for subscribing. All I really care about is broadcasting the data that I have received through my life experience and how I processed everything, right? And I really understand where the Angel, I really, 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 really understand where you come from, buddy. God in heaven, do I understand where you come from? And it's detrimental, man. Emotional pain, I understand. I don't endorse it, but I do understand why people kill themselves when they have emotional pain. It got to the point where I was so fucked up in December, I had like physical pain in my chest right here. And I was like, oh shit, like all those years of TRT are catching up. I'm going to fucking die at 35, fucking Chris Benoit. So I went to the cardiologist, right? And they're in Japan. It's funny, when I went to the cardiologist, they're like, oh, you have chest pain. They're like, have you received the COVID vaccine? I was like, to be continued. But to the Colombian authorities. They scanned my heart. They took blood. They did everything. And they're like, all right, Mr. Hogwood-san, you're completely 100% okay. So what the fuck is these phantom pains you're feeling? And it's because I was so fucked up emotionally that I was feeling it. And emotional pain sucks, man. It's real. It's so real. It's the worst pain in the world. And that's why on day 5, Thor in the Inner Game Healing Summit on March 5th, his presentation at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is going to talk about emotional durability. Because during this time, when I was going through
90 seconds,
going through my shit, I leaned on everybody. Ryan Fowler, Paul from Apex Mindset, huge help. Josh from eLift Program, Joe from Proud Masculine. Joe and Josh were like the number one emotional support that I had. And then Ryan and Paul were like the mental framework support that I had. Ryan Fowler especially. I love Ryan Fowler. I will fucking kill somebody for that
60 seconds.
Ryan and I are working on something that's going to change the world. I swear to God. I'm so good. And let me tell you guys something too, right? So I went through that shit. And it made me realize, even though I'd fucked all these girls, even though I'd made $2 million plus from the internet, right? That I still had holes in my game due to inner game. I did what a winner does. I took adversity, I learned from it, and now what I'm doing, I'm packaging it up and I'm distributing it to the world and taking my pain and suffering that I went through and helping everybody heal themselves to the best of my ability. Even if you join the Inner Game Healing Summit and you
10 seconds.
You just get a realization like, oh my God, there is actually something wrong with me that I didn't even know something was wrong with me. That in itself is worth the cost of enrollment, because everything in life is up here, right? Everything in life is up here. Once you have your mental game dialed in, everything's a win. So I went through that, and I'm going to turn around and make it a big W. Not only for me, I already got my W. Now I'm going to pass my W to all you guys. I took the L and I made it a W, right? So there's my moment of vulnerability. Does that make me alpha or beta? I'm going to go with beta, right? Because cringe if I call myself an alpha male. Let's go to 404. 404, you're the last caller.
Hey, John.
How are ya?
I'm doing freaking excellent this morning. How are you, man?
Good. Who's this? I feel like I know who this is.
Yeah, it's Sam.
Oh, hey, what's up, big guy?
Sam.
Yeah, Sam knows about the shit I was going through in Miami.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, it's great to hear you finally, talk about it out in the open, because just being able to do that and being able to be vulnerable, not a lot of people can do that, and turn that to help other people. But I'm kind of calling it as a testimonial, because these last 2 years I've been working with you have been insane, especially the compounding effect of the last couple of months. And I just wanted to share kind of, where I came from to where I went, and it's all at the worst possible time, right? During that pandemic, right? So Q3, body language mastery, I was just kind of working a dead end development job, and, I joined the community, and from there, I went through a couple of different moves upward in my career, and ended up starting a business with a lot of the guys in the community. And we're about to have a record Q1. And also, while that happened, thanks to you, to Charlie, to all of the people in the crypto mindset course, I just made a salary in the last 2 months, allegedly, theoretically, in a video game. Mm-hmm. So it's just excellent. I mean, everyone that I see in this community who applies it and works and networks just makes exponential gains in all facets of life. And I don't think there's anyone else out there who has those type of receipts, not just for, getting girls, but for changing your life entirely. Mm-hmm. And I just want to leave that testimonial for you.
Well, you really have knocked all three out the park, though. Money, Muscles, Game, Frame. I mean, you got pretty fucking tanked. Like, you got huge, actually, since you've joined.
Yeah, Dustin. That's another guy. See, that's the thing, though, is that there's so many experts in your community that you can just find the right people who know what they're talking about, and there's nowhere else, no other community like that. And if you apply and do some of your own, do some of your own research and apply what you learn, it's just going to happen just by default of just hanging out. And I don't know of even some of the more higher profile communities out there. I don't see the type of like winners, the people who have been around for a while, just getting those type of W's. Yeah. So it's a one of a kind, unique product, as you say. And I also love how polarizing that you are to kind of push away the losers at the outset. It's truly amazing. So if anyone's kind of on the fence about joining up with John, if they have some intergame issues, whatever it is going on, you are going to like 100x the price coming in if you really apply it yourself. Mm-hmm. So I would not delay at all. I would get on right now. and that that I just can't endorse it enough.
Thanks so much, man. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. Yeah, I'm looking at everything at the communities around us, and I really don't see anybody doing shit on the same level as us. Because in my opinion, I believe I have some of the hardest work, because I take guys, not like you, because you were never a loser, but I take guys that are fucking losers and bring them up to hero status. I take the average guy and make him above average. And that's the hardest thing to do. See, we all part of the red pill sphere, the manosphere, whatever, right? And everybody talks shit, they're super chat and fresh and fit. Fuck these hoes, these bitches ain't shit, blah, blah, blah. But I know these guys personally, and their lives are a fucking actual mess. So they're LARPing online, right? They're pretending to be something they're not. But the thing with my community is, like, we all know, who's the number one headache in the men chat right now, Sam?
Danny boy.
Danny, right? And I got to beat the fucking Danny with a stick to let him know, stop being an insufferable fucking cunt. Stop being a dipshit. Stop with your passive-aggressive nonsense to other members. And I have to, like, beat these bad habits out of this idiot, right? I have the hardest work that I do, but it's the most rewarding. When I go, like when I was hanging out with you, we're cruising around in your BMW, you're pulling in well over $100,000 a year, you're good-looking, you're jacked, you're smart. I'm hanging out with Brent, who's like a kid. He's like 27. He's a baby, killing the game. I went from Josh fucking calling in, literally crying and spazzing out on my show every Friday about his toxic-ass ex, Cassandra, to him becoming a leader of men and, like, murdering it well on his way to $1 million status, helping Charlie with his brand to fucking literally the #1 cryptocurrency education program in the world, right? All of these people, I'm just looking at everything going on around us, and I'm really just so happy with what I'm seeing and knowing that I have a hand in it. And I know that if I help you guys enough, eventually it'll get to the point where you guys will be able to help me. Like, for example, with Josh, when I was going through my tough spot, right? It was great for fucking him to be able to help me out. And, the student became the teacher, and the teacher became the student in that time. So it's hard, but it's rewarding at the same time, because I trust you guys. I'm good enough in my faith in myself to help you guys get to where you want to be, that I believe that the good karma will come back to me. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, and it does 100%. Like you said, every time, and within all these communities, like Josh's community, your community, our company is about to close a huge deal that Harry actually helped to set up. Just happened. It's like there's all of this that just comes from being part of the network, and we're there for you. Like you said, like Troy called you a cult leader. It's kind of true in a way, but like. It's a cult with success, not one that ends up drinking Kool-Aid.
Don't feed into their bullshit. Him and James Tusk literally think I sit around and read like how to start a cult manuals, and like that's how I run my business. He really thinks that.
It's not that. It's the receipts, man. People join and they're like, wow. After I go from eating cereal every day and posting nonsense to having a successful dating life or whatever, shout out to Spin Doctor. But like they see the results, and that's what drives the loyalty. It's not contrived loyalty. It's something that, and you've remarked upon this yourself, you can't even believe the amount of love that people show. Yeah. And that's just a result.
You guys don't donate $100 right now.
The results.
You're a beta male.
No one else is getting results like
you're
this.
Blue
So,
pill for life.
I hope you keep it up.
Me
I know that you're rich as fuck now, but I hope that you keep on the journey and doing this, because men really need this, and people. We really need a network. We don't have that tribal network like we've had for all of our history. And you're building that in real time in the digital world. So just awesome, man.
Thank you so much. Yeah, no, that's the thing. At the end of the day, I'm just here to help as many men as possible. That's really what it boils down to. And so you know, I'm just looking at what we have in front of us as men and what we need to do and, you know, the obstacles that stand in our way. And as I continue to progress to new levels, I understand like, oh, wait, I'm at this new level. Here's the new devil, right? New level, new devil. And I have to continuously hack away as I trailblaze. But as I hack away, you know, like I said, the inner game healing stuff, this was some shit that happened to me. Hey, Charlie's in the chat. Charlie was watching me eat pizza and cry like a fucking lunatic in the fashion district. I was in a bad spot, but I took it. I healed from it. I became stronger. I became better. When I came back, everybody's like, "Oh my god, MLD's like chilled out. He's like more different. He's calmed down, right?" And you know, I was able to put together my pain and suffering into inner game healing, and I'm going to come up with a solution, and I'm just going to continue to help people. And as I continue to help people, as I continue to push forward, as I continue just to do good things and continue to build up my good karma, I know good stuff's going to come back to me. And that's why I'm so successful, because I'm a good man behind the scenes. I mean, you know, you met me. You know I'm not a piece of shit, you know? So here we are.
As advertised, is how I'll say. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the other thing. Yeah, there's nobody else that is, this is who you are on stream, who you are off stream. I've met you several times in person. There's no cap. There's no persona. If anyone's really struggling with anything, like you've been through it, almost just a wealth of experiences. It's sometimes hard to believe, but in many facets, and wherever you don't have any experience, you have someone in your network who does. So I would just say, if you're on the fence about it, just join up and join up with the Masculine Empowerment Network, and you'll see what level you can get to. It's pretty amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. So thank you for calling in. You're the last caller of the day. I'll holler at you, and we'll talk soon, okay?
Perfect. Talk to you later, John.
Peace out. All right, it's 1:30. I'm out of M&Ms, and I'm out of gummy bears. Oh, there's one more. Oh, watch that. Oh, no. Oh, it fell on the floor. I'm going to eat it. Oh, nothing's stopping me. Don't forget, boys. I guess we get some errors. Somebody's saying we get a website error, but go to innergamehealing.com. Put your best email address in here. Click on the waiting list to get on. You'll be good to go. It's going to be good. If you guys just have any hang-ups, mental hang-ups, if you were beaten as a child viciously like I was, come on down. Come on down to the freak show. We're going to sort everybody out. It's going to take us a year, but it's going to be worth it. Yeah, that's it. See you guys next time. Much love to you all. Peace out.